video 9. Anyway, so the doctor that delivered the Ramadan, for the embodiment that represented the Ramadan for the year 1400, right? Okay, to which Mount St. Helens is the sister, the one of the volcanoes that represent the three sisters as represented by Revelation, right? Occurred in that year on the anniversary of the celestial grandfather, right? Maternal celestial grandfather. And I hope I'm saying all this correctly. Okay, so don't mess with my children. Allah protects my children. Allah curse anybody who tries to mess with my children, right? To corrupt them, because it said the red dragon was going to try to mess with them, and he tried, right? But Allah protected them and took the red dragon out. Alhamdulillah, Rothschild out. Praise be to Allah. And guess who also transcended on that day, right? Who transcended on that day was the founder of one of the founding, well, he was a founding father. Rothschild was a founding father of the occupied, the Zionist Nazi occupation of the Holy Land, right? So he was taken out on Safar 26. I mean Shaban 16. 1445, February 26, right, 2024. But also on February 2026, the prime monster of the occupation was taken out on February 26 as well. And then there was another one, that was born on February 26, right? And we just had that eclipse, not the eclipse, but the conjunction between Venus, I believe it was Venus and Saturn. I think it was Venus and Saturn was a conjunction. Yeah, I think it was on the 17th of March, which was my Ramadan birthday, alhamdulillah. And that was a day that March 17th, right? 1969, the year my father transcended, was sacrificed, because my dad was sacrificed for the Nazis, for the Zionist occupation of Palestine, right? And he was sacrificed on, not Rosh Hashanah, but Yom Kippur, for Yom Kippur, 1969. And so, now, on oh my goodness, on March 17th, Golda Meir, born in Ukraine, raised in, I think, in Michigan, or someplace in the West. I mean, West mean America. Became the prime minister, prime monster of the occupation, the colonial occupation, synagogue of Satan, occupiers of the Holy Land, right? That's when she took office in the occupied Holy Land. And mashallah, my birthday and the Venus conjunction with Saturn cut that bitch off. And yes, I said bitch, because she's a bitch. She's in there killing people, was in there killing people, stealing people's land. You think Allah's going to recognize her as a holy woman just because y'all Zionists do? She was stealing my land, trying to steal my homeland, killing my people, my families, my ancestors, trying to steal my legacy. And I'm going to recognize her as somebody beautiful because the way you recognize, look what you do to my people. Mass incarceration, economic disenfranchisement, miseducation, poor health care. Slowly sacrifice them like you did my father, and I'm supposed to sit back and turn the other cheek? No, bitches, I won't. And I don't. Alhamdulillah. And I don't have to, because guess what? I have Allah to protect me and guide me. I don't have to love you, thy enemy, and I don't. Alhamdulillah. All praises be to Allah. The prophet born of a virgin, when he came the first time, he didn't love his enemies. I know y'all try to teach us to love thy enemy. I don't love the adversary. Well, if the person loved the adversary, they must like they might as well like being persecuted, enslaved, like they tried to teach teach the Hebrew Israelites by giving them a slave master, the white Christ, right? The Antichrist to worship. They gave the Hebrew Israelites the Antichrist to worship as their slave master, and that slave master told him to turn the other cheek when he kicked him in the face, one side of the face, turn the other cheek, so he can kick him in the other side, in the back side, and beat him with the whip. But they gave him their version of Christianity, their Christianity, and they still worshiping the Antichrist today. And where is it getting them? They too busy turning the other goddamn cheek. Why don't you turn the cheek to Islam? Enough of that crap. Anyway, so no, yeah, Golda Meir was a bitch. And I don't give a fuck what they think about that. And Netanyahu's a bitch too. And that ain't hate speech. That's righteousness. You committing genocide, killing children. And people who defend themselves against occupation of their land and stealing their natural resources, destroying the world, and I'm supposed to respect them, respect the elders, no matter what they do. That's brainwashing. And Allah protect me from you evil bitches. And Trump, you better do the right thing and pay reparations. Don't try to come in office and serve that two masters. Ain't got time for that fucking shit either. Now, anyway, so what do we say? Okay. Oh, okay. So the newly born again, resurrected Republic America better keep the peace. That's what I said. Trump, you better keep the goddamn peace. Okay? Better keep the goddamn peace in America. And don't be joining no goddamn wars and shit. Okay? Now, the newly born again, resurrected Republic America, because Islam saved your ass. It was Islam that saved your ass. Remember that. Now, the newly born again, and you better pay reparations. MashaAllah. Reparations. Now, because Africa, mashallah, Al-Kibulan has our back. And they ain't going to do business with no goddamn body who continue to persecute us. Because they love us just like we love them. Alhamdulillah. We got they back, and they better have ours. MashaAllah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, so the newly born again, resurrected Republic America better keep the peace and let that 50,000 celestial yesteryear, France, NATO, and its KKK, Jim Crowley, Joe O-frickin' Biden, a piece of shit, Dixiecrat, Rhino Pizza Party, Nancy Pelosi, Nazi Zionist, Corpse America, go, let it fucking go to the grave. It's destined to meet, right? Let it go to the grave all by its freaking self. Don't be trying to take life with it. Ain't nobody trying to go there with them bitches. And yeah, I said bitches. Anyway, now, so to all the albino, this is a message for the illegals that be crossing this goddamn border thinking they coming up. Y'all coming up, okay? Y'all gonna be pushing daisies up. Now just listen to this. Okay, so to all the illegal aliens that are being allowed to trespass American borders, okay? You are being allowed in, attracted by a mirage of a better, more prosperous life. You are all being deceived. The aristocratic plutocratic oligarchy is only allowing you in by the millions in order to maintain its subservient working class population, because they are quite aware of something you illegals aren't. And that is, the oligarchy is expecting Ramadan 29, 1445, April 8th, 2024, the Phenix Ramadan golden lotus, second black new moon in the celestial house of Ariel, which is Aries, right? That eclipse is to be accompanied by the asteroid, and that asteroid is expected to annihilate, right? It is expected to annihilate a great majority of the American population, and they don't want to be left. And since they looking to be the weakest part of the population, right? Those plutocrats, those DMT lacking plutocrats are the minority, right? And they don't want the black population to become the majority over them. So they're bringing you in because by the millions, hoping that you will fucking survive and you will be their servant class to serve and protect them from the black Hebrew Israelites that they will have neglected and persecuted, and they can hide themselves among. That's why they bringing you in. Now, because they bringing you in to death, right? Okay, now, so, they know that the eclipse is going to be accompanied by an asteroid, right? And it's going to, that's why they're deploying the National Guard, because they're suspecting that it will destroy, annihilate a great majority of its American population, and especially the white population, because that's what they're thinking, because they're thinking, okay, over time, regardless if they a great percentage of the white population is destroyed, they're still not procreating, they're still not having babies, so they still figure they will be extinct, right? So they're bringing these people in from all over the world to kind of counterbalance that annihilation and extinction, because they can hide among them, right? Okay. Now, so they're bringing in the populations, right? Because they know their population is going to be possibly annihilated, and then after a great percentage of them are annihilated, they will go into extinction because they will become, they're sterile. Okay, I gotta, okay, change my battery.